My name is Nikki Chotala. I am 46 years of age. I grew up in Melbourne, Australia, and I'm now a Pilates instructor. 2015 was probably one of my toughest years. Started off pretty much, I was losing sleep. That was probably the biggest sign or the start of what was actually going on. I would say that I had a breakdown. I was very, very, very depressed to the point where it was, I just wasn't functioning. I was just getting to the point where I was very paranoid. I couldn't literally go out in the world. Felt really insecure, very unsafe, very vulnerable. And I received a call from a guy named Matthew, who was amazing. I was actually ended up getting 75% of my wage, pre-disability. So that was just a whole load off my shoulders. There was the mortgage that was being able to be paid for, groceries, all the rest of it. I had a conversation with Roxy, and it was probably the first time I actually spoke to an independent person that really had a lot of empathy in terms of my story and what was happening and where I needed to go and where I was at. And it was just such a load off my shoulders, and I think it's actually the first time I cried.
When I first met Nikki, she was at the lowest point. She had been out of hospital. She was really quite low and resistant to any form of rehab input whatsoever. So part of my job was to actually introduce myself, talk about rehabilitation, talk about what we could do, and really just have a general chat with her. The other important thing that we did when Nikki and I met was we did a bit more of a wellness type approach that CommInsure deliver. So what we did, we talked about the activities that she was struggling with, and that we focused on those goals and a way that we could really increase those level of activities. I think CommInsure do things a little bit differently. They obviously do a lot of early intervention sort of screening as well. So when initial claims come in, what they're doing is that they're capturing clients like Nikki and other people really quite early.
I knew I just couldn't go back to graphic design. I knew I felt like I wasn't employable. I felt I had no skills. I didn't know where to place myself in the world. So it was quite a difficult time. Roxy really worked at redeveloping where my skills were. I'm actually so excited about life. So being a Pilates instructor now is giving me a breath of life, pretty much. So really excited about the future, planning, creating. It's blending all of my talents in together, all skills in together. I couldn't think of what life would be without the actual insurance and the support I got to get to where I am today without it. So yeah, I can't thank the team enough. It's been incredible.